The gavel hit wood and the room went silent. Nia Okafor felt every eye burn into her skin as the judge spoke her name. Outside the courthouse, cameras waited. Inside, her husband Min Jae stood frozen, lips parted, hands shaking. He had mocked her for years. Now he stared at the screen behind the judge as one number filled the wall. $30 billion. The voiceover turned urgent, tight. No one laughed now. 6 months earlier. Rain lashed the pavement outside a glass tower in Seoul. Nia stumbled forward, clutching a paper bag as Min Jae yanked her arm. Her shoes were torn. Water soaked her dress. "Walk faster," he said. "People are watching." Inside the restaurant, lights burned white and cruel. Executives sat around polished tables. Min Jae raised his glass and smiled. "My wife," he said, eyes scanning the room, "insisted on joining us." Soft laughter followed. Nia lowered her head. Her chest tightened. She counted her breaths. One man leaned closer. "She works," Min Jae laughed. "She cleans." Nia whispered, "Please." He leaned in, voice sharp. "Do not speak." The voiceover shifted, reflective but tense. This was her world. Silence, night, a small apartment. Yellow bulbs flickered. Nia scrubbed dishes. Her hands trembled. Min Jae threw a folder onto the counter. "You ruined my deal." "I did nothing," she said. "You exist," he snapped. The folder hit her shoulder. Pain shot down her arm. She did not cry. She learned early how pain survived words. A high-rise penthouse, dark glass. City lights pulsed below. Kang Dae-hoon watched the screen. Security footage played. Nia's face froze mid-flinch. His jaw tightened. His hand clenched. A scar cut across his knuckles. "Follow her," he said. A man beside him nodded. "Should we interfere?" Kang paused. Not yet. He had waited years. Morning, bus stop. Nia stood alone. Wind tugged her hair. A man in a grey suit approached. "Mrs. Okafor?" She stiffened. "I am late. I speak for the Okori Trust." Her heart raced. "You are mistaken." He held out a card. "Your mother was not." Nia stepped back. "Do not say her name." The man lowered his voice. "You inherited her assets." She laughed once, hollow. "I clean houses." He slid a document forward, a seal stamped deep blue. $30 billion. Her breath caught. Truth does not ask permission. Quick cut. Min Jae paced his office. His phone buzzed. Unknown caller. "You are under review," the voice said. "By who?" The line went dead. He slammed the desk. "Find out. Night. Apartment." Min Jae grabbed Nia's wrist. "You spoke to lawyers?" "I spoke to no one." He raised his hand. The door exploded inward. Men in black flooded the room. Kang stepped through the smoke. Calm. Controlled. "Touch her again," Kang said, "and you die." Min Jae froze. "Who are you?" Kang did not look at him. He looked at Nia. "Nia," he said softly. "It is me." Her knees buckled. "I do not know you." "You do," he replied. "From Busan." Her eyes widened. A memory surfaced. A boy shielding her from fists. Some promises outlive fear. Hospital corridor, harsh lights. Nia sat shaking. Kang stood nearby. "You followed me," she said. "Yes." "Why?" "You saved my life once. I do not remember. I remember enough for both of us." Silence pressed between them. Voiceover, reflective. Trust asks a price. A boardroom screen lit up. Trustees appeared. "Nia Okafor," one said. "You are the sole heir." She swallowed. "I want nothing." "You already hold it," the voice replied. Chairman Seo watched from a dark office. He smiled thinly. "So she lives," he murmured. Greed wakes fast. Kang met Nia on a rooftop. Wind howled. "This money brings danger," he said. I survived worse, she replied. You survived because you stayed quiet. She met his eyes. I am done being quiet. The world heard her now. If you feel the tension rising, stay with this story. What comes next changes everything. Nia stood alone inside a quiet hallway, washed in pale blue light. Her palms sweated. Her pulse raced. The sound of distant traffic pulsed through glass walls. Kang waited a few steps away, arms loose, posture steady. He watched her breathing, not her face. Power does not ask permission. Power waits. A phone vibrated inside Kang's pocket. He answered without turning away from her. Yes. A pause. His jaw tightened. Block every channel, he said. No mistakes. He ended the call. Nia crossed her arms. People keep looking for me. They will keep coming, Kang said. Why? Money attracts hunger. She exhaled. Then hunger will learn restraint. Min-jae slammed a glass against the wall of his office. Shards scattered across marble. His chest heaved. His phone lit again. Chairman Seo's face filled the screen. Older, calm, cold eyes. You failed, Seo said. Min-jae bowed his head. Give me time. Seo smiled faintly. Time already expired. Min-jae swallowed. She belongs to me. Seo leaned closer. No one belongs to anyone. Some men confuse possession with love. A secure garage. Dark vehicles idled. Kang opened a door for Nia. She hesitated. I do not trust this world, she said. Kang nodded. Fear shows wisdom. She stepped inside. A private office glowed with warm lamps. Lawyers waited. Screens flickered with charts and signatures. The Afro-Korea trust spans shipping, energy, land, one said. Nia raised a hand. Stop. Silence fell. I want control, she said. No figureheads. The lawyers exchanged looks. Kang spoke once. Grant authority. The head lawyer nodded. As you wish. Silence ended. Voice arrived. Night. Nia stood alone on a balcony. City lights, blurred through tears. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. You think strength arrived, Seo's voice said. Her breath caught. Who speaks? A man who buried your mother. Her knees weakened. She gripped the railing. You lie, Seo chuckled. Truth does not ask belief. The line went dead. Past wounds reopened fast. Nia paced the penthouse. Kang watched her shake. He said my mother died because of him, she said. Kang nodded. Seo ordered the attack. You knew? Yes, her voice cracked. You stayed silent. I waited for strength inside you, Kang said. She stepped back. Strength grows from honesty. Silence filled the room. Voiceover strained. Trust fractured. Morning. News screens blared. Headlines scrolled. Afro-Korea, heir under investigation. Nia stared. This came fast, Kang answered. SEO controls media. Then I will speak, she said. Kang's eyes narrowed. Exposure brings danger. So does hiding, she replied. A press room flooded with light. Cameras flashed. Nia stepped forward. Hands trembled, shoulders squared. I lived poor, she said. Not ignorant. Abuse followed. Silence protected no one. Murmurs rose. I claim my name, she continued. Seo crushed a remote inside his palm. End this, he ordered. Men nodded. Voiceover, urgent. Every choice sharpened the blade. Night, parking structure. Shadows stretched long. Nia walked beside Kang. Footsteps echoed. A gun cocked. Down, Kang shouted. Shots rang. Concrete chipped. Nia screamed. Kang shielded her, returning fire. Silence followed. Nia's hands shook uncontrollably. People will die. War already started, Kang replied. A safe house. Dim lights. Medical supplies scattered. Kang pressed gauze against his arm. Blood seeped. Leave me, Nia said suddenly. Kang froze. If I stay, more blood falls, she continued. I do not leave, he said. She met his eyes. I choose danger over cages. Choice demanded sacrifice. Min-jae burst into Seo's office. She speaks everywhere. Seo raised a brow. And? Min-jae's voice cracked. Fear spreads. Seo stood. Then fear will teach obedience. A private call connected. The lawyer from the trust appeared on screen. Nia, he said softly. She leaned closer. You sound different. He hesitated. Assets face seizure. Her heart sank. By whose order? A pause. Chairman Seo. Betrayal wears friendly faces. Nia stared at the dark screen. Tears fell. Then stillness. She turned to Kang. I will face him. Kang shook his head. This path risks death. Living small already felt like death, she replied. Fear no longer ruled. The city slept under neon haze as Nia and Kang approached the headquarters of Seo's conglomerate. Shadows stretched along glass walls. Rain slicked streets reflected lights in fractured lines. Nia's hands trembled, clenched into fists. Her chest tightened with each step. Every step forward sharpened the risk. Inside Seo's office towered, dark wood and gold trim. Min-jae waited, pacing. His lips pressed thin. You came, he spat. Do you know what you risk? I do, Nia said, voice steady though her chest raced. And you? Do you know what you've lost? Min-jae glared, stepping closer. Everything. You, your money. You're mine. Kang's hand brushed Nia's shoulder. A subtle reminder. You are not alone. I am no one's possession, she said. Min-jae faltered, face pale. Rage and fear tangled. Words can cut deeper than fists. A boardroom meeting. Lawyers, trustees, security staff. Screens show stock shifts and legal filings. Nia's gaze sweeps the room. She meets a friendly lawyer's eyes. Trust flickers. Then he vanishes from the frame. A betrayal she did not anticipate. Not everyone supporting her is loyal. Ally or enemy, the line blurs. SEO steps in via video call. Moral grey emerges. Calm voice, sinister intent. You inherit more than money, he says. You inherit responsibility you cannot carry alone. Nia swallows. Her chest aches. Her hands shake. Internal conflict rises. I will carry it, she says, and I will choose how. Min-jae intercepts her at the elevator. Shadows long, fluorescent flicker. You should have stayed silent, he hisses. I will not, she replies. And you are irrelevant. Seo's private security surrounds Nia in the trust's archive. Legal documents flicker under harsh light. Nia scans every page, heart pounding. Kang whispers, we move fast or they move faster. Mini cliffhanger, a file missing. One clue erased. Every secret buried has a price. Scene escalates again. Nia learns her inheritance is not just money. It includes shares in energy companies, international assets, and shipping routes, making her a target globally. Stakes rise. Identity and life threatened, not just wealth. Night. Rooftop confrontation. Rain, wind, city below. SEO finally appears in person, his presence commanding. You think money buys freedom? He says. Calm, calculating. Moral grey fully revealed. He believes in control, not cruelty, but power, rules his ethics. Nia steps forward, trembling but resolved. Freedom cannot be bought. It is lived. Gunfire. Security intervenes. Kang shields her. Min-jae tries to interfere, shot near the shoulder. Tension escalates physically and emotionally. Some battles demand blood to claim truth. Safe house. Nia bandages Min-jae's minor wound, hands trembling. He looks at her, confused and humbled. You saved me, he whispers. I saved what's mine, she replies. Eyes cold but pained. Mercy and power can coexist if choice is deliberate. Kang leans against a window, scarred hand over heart. They underestimated you, he says. I underestimated myself, Nia replies. Emotional catharsis rises. Mini cliffhanger. A phone buzzes with a message from the betrayed lawyer. We need to talk. They are moving again. Even victory carries new threats. If you want to see how Nia takes full control of her empire and faces every betrayal head-on, hit subscribe, like, and turn on notifications now so you don't miss what happens next. Morning light spills through half-open blinds. Nia sits at the head of a massive conference table. Her hands rest lightly on polished wood, but inside her chest beats fast, muscles tight, mind racing. Kang stands just behind, silent, protective. Leadership weighs heavier than any chains. The lawyers enter. The missing files have returned. A subtle smile flickers on Nia's face. She scans every document, eyes sharp. Min-jae watches from the corner, humbled, nervous. You, he begins, voice shaky. How did you manage this? I learned who I am, Nia interrupts. And I stop pretending I'm powerless. Kang leans forward, whispering. Every step matters now. Every decision ripples farther than we imagine. SEO appears via encrypted video feed. His face calm, composed, but the aura of menace is unmistakable. You've taken control, he says. But at what cost? Nia meets the camera, heart steady, voice clear. I've lost fear. That is cost enough. Mini cliffhanger. SEO's expression flickers. His moral grey shades into something darker. A gala in Seoul, golden light washing through chandeliers. Nia enters, head held high, everyone watching. Min-jae stands beside her, silent, humbled. Kang remains slightly back, observing the crowd. Children from shelters. Nia sponsors move around quietly, smiles radiant. Her wealth is no longer a weapon, but a tool. You changed everything, Min-jae says. No one changes the past, Nia replies. We change what comes next. Transformation is not about wealth. It is about reclaiming self. Late night. Nia walks on a quiet rooftop. Rain falls, glistening on her shoulders. Kang joins her silently. They pause, watching the city pulse below. You're not afraid? Kang asks. I was, Nia admits, but fear no longer dictates my choices. Fear transformed into strength, a secure call from the betrayed lawyer. Chairman Seo is planning another move, he warns. Nia exhales slowly. Then we prepare. Vigilance without paranoia, trust without surrender. Even victory is the start of another journey. Final scene. Nia and Kang stand at the edge of the city skyline. Wind tousles their hair. Min-jae watches silently from below. A humbled man. The rain glistens, streets shimmer. Nia's expression is calm, resolved. Wealth can buy freedom. Power can buy fear. But only truth redeems. The camera pans back slowly. Golden city lights fading to horizon. A final moral question lingers. If reclaiming your identity requires the downfall of those who wronged you, how far would you go? And what would you risk losing of yourself in the process? If you felt the tension rise with Nia, hit like, comment your thoughts on her choices, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories that challenge what you think about power, love, and survival.